What's happening, everyone? As promised, I'm here with the one and only Adam McKola, who's been kind enough to come on the channel again, despite not fancying it, I'm sure. Make sure you check out his channel. It's Adam McKola TV. Adam, I'm sorry to do this to you, but I do appreciate you coming on. It all went a bit wrong, didn't it?
It did, unlike last time where we both wanted different results. We were both going in for the same result today because we both wanted to see Arsenal and Hugh Wizzy in tears, but unfortunately it didn't go that way. It wasn't a game that evoked tears from anybody really, apart from if you were bored of watching it, because I never really felt we were going to win the game. I never really felt we were going to lose it. The goal came from a penalty that wasn't really a penalty in my opinion. I know we disagreed on that, and it was just one of them ones. It was a flat game. It was a really flat game, and I thought Ole Gunnar Solskjaer showed Arteta and their team far too much respect. We didn't really play to our strengths. We didn't really attack them too much, and as a result, they grew in confidence throughout the game. I thought Thomas Partey was excellent for them, but we allowed them to be. I thought it was too easy, way too easy for Arsenal today.
You know, obviously we're here at the kickoff. We've just done the show. Hugh Wizzy's buoyant. Where did it all go wrong? Was it Solskjaer's setup? Have you started and the terrible, or at least wrong and shoddy team selection has set you up for a defeat?
I don't know if it set us up for a defeat in terms of the team selection, because we got to half time, it was 0-0, and I don't think what we did was that bad. We'd got through the game, we'd done all right. Arsenal with a better side, but I never sat there thinking, shit, Arsenal going to score. Normally you think Arsenal come to Old Trafford and the better side, you probably have a few squeaky moments where you're sitting on the edge of your seat, but they're not that Arsenal anymore.
No.
But they dominated the game, and I thought, make a few tweaks at half time, change a few things. I wanted to see Cavani come on, get someone worrying there, Gabriel and their centre halves, get Greenwood and Rashford out wide, and start attacking them from the wide areas, but we didn't change it, and we didn't really change it a lot. Cavani came on, but we still continued to play the same way, and then it really looked like it was going to come from a set piece, being nodded down by Maguire, someone picking it up, and that's not what I want to be looking for from our goals. And I feel today, I know I've been someone that will come on the show and say give Solskjaer his respect where it's due. Today he deserves criticism, because today I feel he got it wrong, and that was why
it was a very uninspiring midfield. I thought the midfield pairing of McTominay and Fred, it doesn't have enough verve, does it? There's not enough excitement or ingenuity there.
We don't need excitement from them two, but what we do need is one of them to do the job of Thomas Partey. But because neither of them can do that job on their own, we play two of them.
I can't understand Thomas Partey being at Arsenal. It just doesn't make. He had such a good game. He was so affordable, and
he was playing for Atletico Madrid in the Champions League.
But no club in the Champions League was.
Do you reckon he's got an injury or something that no one's not sure about?
I feel like there must be more to it, because Thomas Partey, when he was in the Champions League, surely he's looking to remain in the Champions League. Can't quite see what's in it for him going to Arsenal, but huge signing for them. He was brilliant today.
He's the kind of player they very rarely sign as well. They always sign sexy players.
Yeah.
But they never sign a player that you need to do a job.
Nippy wingers, excellent on the ball. But yeah, this is a brilliant signing from Arteta. Sorts out their system. They'll play to his strengths, and ultimately he won the midfield battle, where it became him marshalling one side's midfield versus McTominay and Fred. Thomas Partey came out on top, and ultimately that's what led to Arsenal coming out on top. With regard to what this result means, this could be a blip in the road for you in what's been otherwise a decent few weeks, or a decent week at least.
In Europe, that's where I think you kind of got. Our season's been good in the Champions League, but it's 2 games. Do you know what I mean? Our season in the league's been poor, and it's a lot more games, and I think you kind of have to look at that.
It's the home form, isn't it?
We've had the results in the games, and I asked this question on the show to Hugh, like, is the problem with Arteta and Solskjaer that, okay, they may get a result and think that your backs are against the wall and you're the underdogs, but at Manchester United and Arsenal, you're not the underdogs. Do you know what I mean? You have to be ready to be people that are expecting things off you, and
do you know
whether
what,
they have that.
Right? We've been listening to Hugh Wizzy celebrate and waxing lyrical about Arteta and whatever, but 7 days ago, Jamie Vardy scoring a diving header, and it's a totally different story, isn't it? So, assuming that you can bounce back, Everton next, lost today. Everton, not a good result for them. Losing at St James's Park to Newcastle. They were top of the league, they're now not. if you get that result, you're going to be okay, aren't you? You look at today's fixture in the month, and it will be an okay set of results.
But it's. I get what you mean. Like if you lose against Arsenal, you beat Everton, it's better than drawing them 2 games.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's what that says for the rest of the season. The facts are we've had how many home games is it? 3 in the league. I think we've had.
Yeah.
Chelsea, Palace, Arsenal, Spurs. 4 games at home.
No wins.
No wins. That's the problem.
Pogba giving away a penalty in both of them.
Yeah, one was that 6-1, wasn't it? That already.
Yeah.
And today it wasn't a fucking penalty, Rory.
It was a penalty.
It wasn't a penalty.
Whether it was a penalty, we've been disagreeing on the show, right? I'm saying it's a penalty. Every time I refer to it as a penalty, it says it's not a penalty.
It's not a penalty.
It decided the game. It's a whether he thinks it's.
Did
one or not,
Maradona
it's a penalty,
handball it
right?
in '86?
Was it a goal?
Did he handball it?
Was it a goal?
Did he handball it? He handballed it.
Look, with regard to what it means, though, how significant is because obviously Arsenal hadn't won at Old Trafford.
It's hard to say how significant this result is because, like you say, next game we might win, Arsenal might lose, and also this season's so fucking weird. Like Villa beat Liverpool 7-2.
Yeah, and now Liverpool.
We seem to have forgotten Liverpool got beaten 7-2 by
But do you know what they've
and
managed
Villa
to
lost
do,
against Southampton.
Liverpool, to their credit, have managed to make that an anomaly.
Yeah, but I mean, like the season's gonna be like this for the whole season.
Do you think?
It's gonna be fucked?
I've got a feeling that they could now just go on and continue. Like Liverpool could just do what they did last season.
I know I don't want to make this about Liverpool and that, and we've just lost, but I feel if West Ham had Antonio,
Different
story in that game, and I think they will drop points, but this season's going to be wild, and that's why I'm frustrated because
it's
4
there for
home
you,
games,
it's for everyone. Yeah.
Anyone can win the league this year, you know.
Do you think Solskjaer will take some decisive action from like into your next fixture? Do you think does Van der Beek start, for example?
I think he'll start in the Champions League against Istanbul, and then I think he'll be out of the team against Everton.
Unless he makes himself undroppable.
But you would have thought Axel Tuanzebe was undroppable after PSG.
He was undroppable.
He was, but he's not played again. It's like you've got to look at those things. So it's hard to say, but I think Donny that could be the game for them because if you look at their midfield. Gomez, this guy, that guy, they all like to play football, don't they?
Is this for you or McKola?
This is me.
Okay.
This is Rory Jennings.
Wow, okay.
Welcome.
Leasing a camera,
Laurence
I see.
McKenna.
You saw me adjusting my shorts.
Lawrence, well that's the viral hit I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Did it slip out?
You guys both smell great.
Thank you.
Yes.
I assume that's Adam, but thank you. I'll take the compliment.
Go for it.
Loz, just some thoughts on you. We're just going to be wrapping up, but thoughts on you on Manchester United today. How significant is that defeat?
You know what? People are going to overplay this so much. It's still so early on in the season, and I think considering the Manchester United results in the Champions League, there will be some cup runs in there. Manchester United aren't that far off. I think you can't judge a team until you get to about 10 games.
Don't be so nice.
You are still absolute bastards.
Do you know what though, Loz? Just because Adam and I were just touching on it, but we decided to swerve the conversation because we didn't feel. Adam said that this is going to be a wild season. I intimated that I thought that Liverpool had an anomaly against Aston Villa and are now on track to pretty much do what they did last season.
But then look,
where do you sit on
I don't think it's that way, mainly because you can't play Nat Phillips at centre-back for the whole season, right? I think part of that problem is that one team will work this out and they'll go, right, now we know we can just run at Gomez, we'll run at this guy. They won't always be able to do that. Liverpool haven't played a dangerous team and they'll do that next weekend, and I worry that at that point confidence begins to go when you go, when we're actually playing the big boys, can we keep up with them? I'm not saying I don't believe in Klopp, I'm just saying I know that there will be other losses. The thing for me is with Klopp, he is amazing at when Liverpool get beaten the next game going, okay, let's turn this one around.
So you are confident in that?
They won't. Liverpool do have a good team. I mean, they've taken Van Dijk out, but look at the rest of it. It's still pretty special. And let's be honest here. That result against West Ham drew with Man City, and it felt like a beating against Spurs. So it's not like West Ham are a bad side.
That's what I mean. Like this season's going to be nuts.
But but that's what I'm saying. So, and then Villa got absolutely killed today after they'd beaten Liverpool.
Yeah, it's so tricky, isn't it? It's so tricky to predict.
But that's what I love about it. Yeah, it's amazing.
And we're on next week. We're on the kickoff.
Man City, Liverpool. Yeah, can I just ask you one thing? Right, there's a couple of things that Man U fans are talking about your lack of pre-season.
significant, isn't it?
Yeah,
You're now out of that period, though. Am I right? Now you're actually
should-
in the start of the season sort of period.
It still had an effect on the season because of the reason you go into these home games thinking, fuck, we can't lose it. We need to win a home game is because the start of the season was awful.
Yeah.
I do think it's had an impact. I think it's had an impact on loads of teams.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
I mean, if you look at around the Bayern Munich started off slowly. Like
Terribly,
a lot of teams, and Liverpool kind of benefited from the fact that Atletico knocked you out just before lockdown, and then you'd already had won the league, so you kind of just went through the motions towards the end of the season.
No, I agree.
United played up until towards that Sevilla game, and then
I know, it's alright, mate. It's all right.
So
I
gutted.
fucking hate Arsenal, man. I swear to
Lads, I better wrap this up.
If
Thank
we
you
could
so
win
much
any
for coming
game
on.
bro. Thank you very
every
much.
season, that game. Well, Liverpool.
I'm sorry, mate. I didn't realise that was your hand.
That's actually hold on. Weirdly, I've started wearing shorts over the last few days. Now people know. I don't know
I
why.
had no idea that was actually your hand. I'm sorry, mate.
It's cool.
Thank
By the
you
way,
so
And
much.
no reason, I didn't know that was your hand.
Right.
Loz, thank you.
Thank you. See you later.
Thank you so much, Adam McKola, for coming on. Make sure you check out his channel, and I'll see you all tomorrow. I'm out. Thank you.